up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Rapper BTB Savage was shot and killed just days after bragging about a body in the Vlad TV interview and just hours after trolling his ops on IG. And as soon as that story broke, many people was dazed and confused. They couldn't fathom why something like this would happen. And then we started looking at his Twitter posts, we started looking at his activity on social media, and we found out he was doing nothing but trolling. We get that he caught a body in self-defense. We get that he was trying to defend his home. He was trying to defend his family. But damn, to show up on Vlad TV bragging about it, that's what cost you your life. Now, I blame Vlad TV. I blame BTB Savage, and I also blamed us. And the reason I blamed us, because this is the type of culture we reward. This is the type of stuff we like our rappers to see. Drill rap is heavy in Chicago. A rapper die, his ops talking about I'm smoking on this pack, I'm smoking on that pack. They rap about it, they do disrespectful lyrics. We all bob our head, we sing along. Oh yeah, he real, man. How many bodies he got? The more bodies a Chicago rapper got, the more we like. Oh, he really about that life. King Von was no joke. He was a demon. Y'all better not try King Von like that. The reason why I like King Von, he was so real. So when we got this rapper BTB Savage caught a body in self-defense, and then we see him on Instagram returning to the crime scene to take a picture of the dude DNA, everybody want to act shocked. Everybody said, oh, this is too far now. Let's close our eyes. Why would he do this? Rap is the most dangerous job. That is false. Rap ain't the most dangerous job in the world. We all say we want our rappers to be authentic. We all say we want our rappers to be street. If he rap out up in the blicky, he gotta up the blicky when the time come. So when that happen, everybody wanna pull their hands back. Rap, this young generation, what's wrong with these brothers? Get it together. That is fake. So I'll get on the internet. I look at this BTB Savage story. I see the things he was doing, and now everybody speculate. Everybody seemed to think that Vlad TV interview cost him his life. Everybody seemed to think that him posting that photo on IG cost him his life. And they say, Cut, what you think about it? I think a little bit of both cost him his life. I think him going on Vlad TV, bragging about catching a body, being so dismissive, being so unsympathetic, not showing empathy, I think that played a role. And I think him posting that photo on IG played a role as well. And I blame Vlad TV. You got a 21-year-old rapper, music ain't really hitting. You invite him to your show, you want to talk about this altercation, you don't care about his music, you don't care about his family, you just want a nice juicy story for him to talk about his altercation. This 21-year-old rapper, he's excited, he's happy, he's telling all his family and friends, I'm getting an interview from Vlad TV, it's gonna get millions of views. Let me give Vlad a good story. Let me be ultra disrespectful, because I want to be revered and remembered. He know the audience. The more disrespectful he be, the more people will remember him. If he's respectful, if he's sending out his condolences, ain't nobody really gonna rock with it. But if they see him being disrespectful, they see him milking it, the people will support. So this is the climate we all created. We created the disrespectful rapper. We created a rapper mocking death. We did that. So we gotta take the blame. When something like this happened, we can't turn around and say these rappers need to do better. When we support drill rap, we support them brothers in Chicago. We got niggas in New York dancing, twirling around, and doing drill rap. Now, New York used to be the mecca of lyricism, beats, brothers putting the words together well. Now they twirling around, dropping it like it's hot, talking about offing somebody. That's the climate where we at right now. So BTB Savage was taken out. Everybody's speculating. Did the Vlad TV interview cost it? Did the dude from San Antonio get back? Because they say he took out a well-known, high-ranking San Antonio blood gang member. So some people said that might be get back for that. They could have won get back for that. Now, don't nobody know exactly what happened with this guy, but what we do know is that it was a targeted hit. The feds arrived on the scene. Houston police gave an interview saying they have evidence that it was a targeted hit, and they also released surveillance footage showing him being followed and showing the attack. I'm gonna play it for you guys. We're gonna watch and react to it. Then we're gonna come back and talk about this whole situation. Let's go. Boom. So that's him in the white car. Look, he just rolling around Houston all nonchalant, acting like a lot of people don't want his head. Look how careless he is. It don't even look like the car is tinted. If you just went on Vlad TV doing an interview bragging about a body. If you trolling on IG, you need to have that car dark tint. You need to be low key. You just strolling around all nonchalant. That's where he messed up at. But let's continue. That's the black car following close behind him. Let's continue watching. Yep. And that's the killers in that car. So that just shows that his hit was planned and orchestrated. They had enough patience to corner him, hop out, and spray his whip over 72 times. It ain't like hood dudes. They get you at a red light. They get you at McDonald's drive-thru. They get you in the projects in front of witnesses. These guys seem smarter than that. And that what got people saying that it was planned and somebody dropped the bag on his head. Now, fellow YouTuber King AK-47 actually spoke to Omar Richardson's sister, the guy BTB Savage took out. And he said that his sister told him the story that BTB Savage told Vlad was fabricated and was not true. Actually, BTB Savage was the one who tried to rob her brother. I'm going to play you that clip and we're going to react to that because this is a very big story in this case. Let's go.
So she said about the story about him not knowing her brother is false. She also said, who would let a complete stranger in their house at that time of night without knowing them?
That's a very good point. If I'm BTB Savage, I get a call about somebody wanting to do music. I'm not that big of a rapper. A feature might be $5,000, might be $2,000. I'm not letting strangers in my house that time of the morning. So I agree with him on that. Who let somebody in their house that they don't know? So I too believe that BTB Savage may have very well knew these guys. But let's continue.
But she said her, the nephew, which is Omar Richardson's son, and Omar Richardson, they basically went upstairs. Omar went in the house after getting a phone call from BTB Savage saying he needed some bud. And he didn't let the sister or the son in. They had to wait outside. After Omar walked in, he locked the door. So that was
Wait, you remember that? What BTB Savage said happened, he said he let all of them in his house. They started pulling out studio equipment. They had to get back to the car and go get something. They walked out his house, and that's when BTB Savage said he locked the door because he felt uncomfortable. He thought it may have been a setup. And once I listened to that story, that don't really make sense. If you invite somebody in your house, they already in your house, then they go back and get something out the car, why would you lock the door with one person remaining in your house? That don't make sense. If you felt uncomfortable, you tell him to get the hell out, right? Don't just leave another person that you feel danger inside your house with, you lock them with you. That don't make sense. So I can agree, his sister maybe got a point. Let's go.
first light told, according to her. She said they waited outside and they could hear scuffling. They heard scuffling, then they heard gunshots. Then they heard more scuffling, then they heard gunshots. She said Omari told them they trying to rob me. They trying to rob me. Shoot through the door.
You hear that? So BTB Savage and Omar Richardson is now tussling inside the house. And he tell his sister, they trying to rob me. They trying to rob me. And this is where the story get confusing. Because I'm thinking, why would BTB Savage invite somebody to his house where he lay his head and rob him? If you ever know about the streets, you don't do dirt where you lay your head. You don't never do dirt where your family is set. So that part of the story doesn't really make sense to me. Because if I'm going to rob somebody, I'm going to meet them somewhere in public. I'm going to meet them at a trap house, a bando. I'm not going to invite you to where my son at, where my girl at, where I lay my head every night and take you for your belongings, right? Because even if I rob you, you still know, you still got my address. You can retaliate against me. So I'm not buying that at all. And plus, BTB Savage did say that Omar Richardson had like $20,000 in his pocket. What you gonna take somebody's necklace if you got $20,000 on you? So this story is getting more confusing. The more people that talk and give their side, the more I'm confused. But let's continue.
So she said that's when the son, which is a teenager, and they all know this, so I'm not saying nothing. I got the okay to say this. Tried to shoot through the door to shoot the lock off, but he couldn't. So she said over time like that, she stopped hearing her brother. The door opened. The girl came out first, frantic, shaking, crying, hugged her like, I'm so sorry he shot him. I'm so sorry he shot him.
So BTB Savage said after the incident, Omar Richardson people left him. When they went outside, was nobody there. But the sister saying she stayed on the scene, and when it was all over, the girl came outside and was like, I'm so sorry this happened. I'm so sorry this happened, and gave her a hug. Now, my response to that is, if your brother is saying he's getting robbed, you hear him tussling in an apartment, why y'all didn't call the police? Why y'all just sat there and waited till they come out? If you heard gunshots when you had got the hell out of Dodge when that door opened because you might be next, that's what I don't get. That's what I'm not buying. That's where I think his sister is telling a lie. Gunshots is firing. You hear them tussling. You just standing out the door waiting for them to come out. And then when the door open, your brother is laying on the ground, you hugging another chick that you don't even know. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. Now, it's possible, but I'm just not buying that story completely. And everybody asking, who's responsible for the BTB Savage hit? Who wanted him gone this bad? That's a very tough question to answer because he was a scammer. He did do scam rap. He always talking about who he finessed. And you finesse the wrong person, sometimes they come back for revenge. So it can be a whole lot of suspects on this end. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this whole situation. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. Do you think the Vlad TV interview played a part in BTB Savage's death? Or do you think it was an Instagram post? Or do you think it was somebody he may have scammed in Houston, Texas? Let me know in the comment section. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.